Lawyers of Reddit. What's the craziest thing one of your clients has gotten away with? The client was a personal injury attorney. I wasn't the lawyer on the case, but I worked on it. The lawyer was sued by a former client because the lawyer in question, during their personal injury case, began an affair with his client's wife. Months later, the affair was discovered and the client went after him for damages, claiming the lawyer damaged their personal injury case by having his focus elsewhere. Also wanted compensation for nasty divorce. While the lawyer lost his license for a year, he was able to escape an order to pay damages to his former client. It was 1984. I had a drunken driving arrest with a blood level of 18. Asked around and found the crook lawyer link with the crook $1,000. Cash to the lawyer, went to trial and was able to plead NOLO and keep my license. The guys before and after me went to the chain gang. The judge was smoking while on the bench. Cobb County, Georgia. A few weeks later, I finally went to AA and cleaned up my life. Now I have 39 years sober. Not his lawyer, but a second striker who was facing an attempted murder charge for shooting someone in the back of the head. He ended up taking a deal for possession of stolen property. The gun used in the shooting was stolen. Instead of a 25 to life sentence, he received 3 years. He didn't get all the way away, but did get away from anything resembling the attempted murder charge. That was some pretty good lawyering. Letition, more powerful than a senator, brutally raped and humiliated a 13-year-old girl, and the victim was just ready to go to trial, but withdrew the charges due to death threats she was receiving. This person is currently under multiple other indictments, and probably won't escape justice on most of them. I'm not a lawyer, my mum's a lawyer. One of the clients at her firm got away with insurance fraud for setting a car on fire for the 3rd time. This was the 3rd time one of his cars mysteriously bursted into flames in a span of like 8 years. All the evidence pointed toward insurance fraud. My mum still has no idea how he got away with it. Okay, so this is very tame, but is an actual case I worked on. One of my clients was seeking Social Security widow's benefits. What he didn't mention is that he hadn't seen his wife in 25 years, or that she was alive, lol. He got regular disability in the end, and we didn't tell him that his wife was alive for her safety. A client offered 300 kilograms heroin importation on the basis that he thought he was being sent gold bricks and not bricks of heroin. They were wrapped in full, and he never checked weight, or what was inside. Reasonable doubt, lol. Visited my post-conviction client in prison. He was in segregation. I asked him why, and he said he stabbed his co-defendant. I expressed concern and he said, "Don't worry, it's going to go away." I saw the charging document, so I know he was charged. I'll be damned if it didn't just go away. I asked 0 questions. I had a lawyer friend that got a guy off of a solid DUI based on some technicality, forgot the details. He was very pleased with the outcome and said this should bring in a lot of new business after his client spread the word on beating the case, as a lot of people drive drunk where he lives. No, a lawyer connected to people on the O.J. Simpson case. Apparently the white Bronco had lots of blood in it. Both of Nicole and Ron Goldman. Also their blood in O.J.'s house from him tracking it in on his shoes. For some reason, the police screwed up and it was inadmissible. Not my clients. And I've seen many civil cases where someone allegedly stole $1 million and nothing happens because the defendant is uncollectible and the state considers it a civil matter. Not to mention the countless times this happens in business with no penalty. As a lawyer, I can't imagine many, if any, scenarios where it would be ethical to share something like this. lol. Even if my client was like, sure, tell whoever you want, it raises more problems than just confidentiality. Eating their baby, cannibalism is not illegal, and the baby was born dead. Went to trial to get it home and eat it. Everyone was sick about the situation. but there was no crime committed. I knew a guy that got his child porn conviction overturned on a technicality regarding unwarranted searches. I was in one of my college classes trying to become a lawyer. I thought lawyers were just for show ... or to protect and lobby for multi-billion-dollar corporations. No responsible lawyer is going to answer this, even behind an anonymous username.